Have you ever found yourself reaching for a cookie when you're not even hungry, or automatically scrolling through social media the moment you wake up? These actions are not just simple choices. They're habits deeply ingrained into our daily routines, often without our conscious decision. This is the power of habit, an invisible force that shapes our lives, dictating much of our behavior. Enter The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, a groundbreaking exploration into the science behind why habits exist and how they can be changed. Duhigg unveils the fascinating world of habit formation, shedding light on how habits work and their profound impact on our lives. From individuals struggling to break free from destructive patterns, to organizations aiming to redefine their culture, and even societies rallying for monumental change, habits lie at the heart of it all. This book doesn't just offer insights into the mechanisms of habits, it provides a blueprint for harnessing their power. Whether you're looking to transform your life, revolutionize your business, or understand the dynamics of social movements, understanding the principles laid out in The Power of Habit is your first step towards change. Stay tuned as we delve into the science of habits, uncover the key to altering them, and explore the stories of real people who have used these principles to achieve remarkable transformations. Welcome to the journey of mastering the power of habit. Part 1. The Science of Habit Formation. At the core of every habit lies a simple, yet powerful, three-step loop. The cue, the routine, and the reward. This loop is the backbone of how habits are formed, performed, and sustained over time. The cue acts as a trigger, telling your brain to go into automatic mode and which habit to use. Then comes the routine, which can be physical, mental, or emotional. Finally, the reward helps your brain figure out if this particular loop is worth remembering for the future. But where does all this habit formation happen in our brain? The answer lies in the basal ganglia, a small but mighty area located deep within the brain's core. This part of the brain plays a crucial role in the development of emotions, memories, and pattern recognition. It's here that habits take root, allowing us to perform tasks automatically, like driving a car or typing on a keyboard, freeing up our brains to focus on other tasks. To illustrate the power of habits, let's look at the story of Eugene Pauly, as shared in The Power of Habit. Eugene was a man who, after a viral infection, lost the ability to form new memories. Despite this, he could still find his way around his house, eat, dress, and even greet his wife, all without remembering where he was or recognizing his wife by name. This was possible because his basal ganglia were intact, preserving his habit loops even when his memory and conscious awareness were gone. Eugene's story is a profound example of how deeply habits are embedded in our brains, operating independently of our memory and consciousness. This science of habit formation not only explains how habits like brushing our teeth or taking the same route to work every day becomes second nature, but also sheds light on why breaking bad habits or forming new, positive ones can be so challenging. Understanding the habit loop provides us with the blueprint for changing our habits, unlocking the potential for profound personal and professional growth. Part 2. The Habit Loop in Everyday Life. The habit loop isn't just a concept confined to the pages of psychology textbooks. It's a force that shapes our everyday lives, from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. This loop influences not only our personal routines, such as exercising or procrastinating, but also our professional behaviors, like how we manage emails or conduct meetings. Understanding the habit loop gives us a lens through which we can examine and improve every aspect of our daily routines. At the heart of modifying any habit lies the ability to identify the cues and rewards that drive it. Cues can be anything from a time of day, a specific location, an emotional state, the company of particular people, or an immediately preceding action. Rewards can range from the satisfaction of a craving, such as the sugar hit from a snack, to emotional relief or social connection. Identifying these cues and rewards is crucial because it allows us to start experimenting with changes to the routine, the central component of the habit loop, in a way that still satisfies the craving that drives the behavior. A compelling example of the habit loop at work in everyday life and how understanding it can lead to significant changes is the case of Febreze. Initially, Febreze was marketed as a spray that could remove bad smells from almost any fabric. Despite its effectiveness, the product wasn't selling. Through research, the company discovered that people who lived with bad smells had grown accustomed to them and didn't even recognize the need for Febreze. The breakthrough came when they reframed Febreze as the reward within a habit loop. They advertised it not just as a way to eliminate odors, but as the final step in cleaning, with the fresh scent of Febreze serving as a sign of a clean home. This positioned Febreze as a reward for cleaning, with the cue being the act of cleaning itself. Sales skyrocketed as a result, demonstrating how understanding and aligning with the habit loop can lead to profound changes in behavior. This example underscores the power of the habit loop in shaping consumer behavior and highlights the broader principle that by identifying and understanding the cues and rewards that drive our habits, we can modify or establish routines that lead to the outcomes we desire. Whether it's in personal endeavors or in the business world, the habit loop is a fundamental principle that, when leveraged correctly, can lead to significant improvements and successes. Part 3. Keystone habits and their impact. Keystone habits are powerful catalysts for change, possessing the unique ability to start a chain reaction, affecting various aspects of our lives and leading to widespread transformation. These habits are foundational behaviors that, once established, can influence how we work, eat, play, live, spend, and communicate. The magic of keystone habits lies in their capacity to create a structure that can help other good habits to take hold. By focusing on one significant habit, we can inadvertently set off a domino effect that brings about numerous positive changes. One quintessential example of a keystone habit is regular exercise. Incorporating exercise into your routine doesn't just improve your physical health. It can also enhance your productivity at work, elevate your mood, and encourage better eating habits. Exercise serves as a lever that lifts various corners of our lives, showcasing how one good habit can ripple outward, leading to unforeseen benefits. A compelling case study illustrating the impact of keystone habits in a corporate setting is the transformation of the Aluminum Company of America, Alcoa, under the leadership of Paul O'Neill. When O'Neill took the helm as CEO, he surprised investors by focusing not on financial goals, but on worker safety, a keystone habit. He believed that by prioritizing safety, a culture of excellence and attention to detail would permeate the organization. This focus led to significant improvements in safety records, which in turn led to better practices, higher quality production, increased efficiency, and ultimately a significant rise in Alcoa's profits. O'Neill's strategy demonstrated how a keystone habit could transform an entire organization, aligning employees towards common goals and fostering an environment that encouraged continuous improvement. The concept of keystone habits emphasizes that not all habits are created equal. Some have the power to start a cascade of changes, transforming individuals and organizations in profound ways. By identifying and nurturing these keystone habits, we can unlock potential we never knew we had, leading to achievements beyond our initial goals. Whether it's by making our bed every morning, dedicating time to reflection and planning, or focusing on safety and quality at work, these pivotal habits lay the groundwork for a multitude of positive changes, shaping our lives and our communities for the better. Part 4. The Golden Rule of Habit Change. The Golden Rule of Habit Change is a fundamental principle that underpins the transformation of habits. It states that to effectively change a habit, one should keep the cue and the reward the same, but alter the routine that occurs as a result of that cue. This rule is grounded in the understanding that while cues and rewards are deeply embedded and challenging to modify, the routine, the behavior triggered by the cue to achieve the reward, can be changed. This approach respects the structure of the habit loop while offering a pathway to transformation. A vivid illustration of the Golden Rule in action is the story of Lisa Allen, as presented in The Power of Habit. Lisa was a person who had struggled with smoking, obesity, and debt for most of her adult life. However, she managed to turn her life around by focusing on changing one habit at a time, starting with her smoking habit. By understanding the cues, such as taking a break at work, and the rewards, the nicotine rush, a moment of relaxation, that fueled her smoking habit, Lisa was able to substitute the routine, smoking, with something less harmful, taking a walk. This change was not just about quitting smoking, it set off a ripple effect leading to a series of positive changes in her life, including losing weight, running a marathon, and getting her finances in order. Lisa's story exemplifies how altering a single routine in response to a familiar cue can lead to dramatic changes in one's life. Another powerful example of the golden rule at work is how Starbucks trains its employees to handle stressful situations. A common challenge in fast-paced retail environments, Starbucks implements a method called the latte method to teach employees how to deal with irate customers. This method involves listening to the customer, acknowledging their complaint, taking action by solving the problem, thanking them, and then explaining why the problem occurred. The cue in this scenario is the customer's complaint, and the reward is the resolution of the situation and the maintenance of a positive environment. By changing the routine from a potential defensive or negative reaction to a structured positive response, employees are able to handle stress better, leading to improved customer service and job satisfaction. This approach not only helps in managing difficult situations, but also fosters a culture of respect and understanding, reinforcing the company's values and enhancing its reputation. The golden rule of habit change is a powerful tool for personal development and organizational management. By keeping the cue and reward constant and focusing on changing the routine, individuals and organizations can achieve significant transformations, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and improvement. Part 5. Habits in organizations and societies. Habits play a crucial role in shaping the success and culture of organizations. They form the unspoken rules that dictate how employees behave, how decisions are made, and how challenges are approached. These organizational habits can significantly influence efficiency, productivity, employee satisfaction, and ultimately, the bottom line. When positive habits are cultivated within an organization, they can foster a culture of excellence, innovation, and resilience. A fascinating example of how habits can be leveraged in a business context is seen in how Target uses shopping habits to predict and influence customer behavior. Through analyzing shopping data, Target can identify patterns that indicate major life changes, such as pregnancy. By understanding these habits, Target tailors its marketing to meet the specific needs and preferences of its customers at just the right time, significantly increasing the chances of purchase. This strategy is not just about boosting sales. It's about understanding and responding to the habits of customers, creating a personalized shopping experience that fosters loyalty and satisfaction. This insight into consumer behavior demonstrates the power of habits in driving business strategy and customer engagement. The influence of habits extends beyond businesses into societal movements, playing a pivotal role in their success or failure. A prime example of this is the Montgomery bus boycott in the 1950s. This boycott was not just a political protest against racial segregation, it was a demonstration of how societal habits can be transformed. The organizers of the boycott, including Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., understood that they were not only fighting a legal battle, but also challenging the deeply ingrained habits of segregation. By organizing carpools and walking groups, they created new routines that circumvented the bus system, maintaining the momentum of the protest, and ultimately leading to significant changes in the laws governing segregation. The Montgomery bus boycott illustrates how understanding and altering habits can mobilize communities, challenge the status quo, and bring about societal change. In both organizations and societies, habits hold a powerful sway over behavior and outcomes. By understanding the mechanisms of habit formation and change, leaders can guide their teams and communities towards positive transformations. Whether it's through targeted marketing strategies like Target's, fostering a positive corporate culture, or mobilizing social movements, the ability to shape and harness habits is a crucial tool for achieving goals and affecting change. As we journey through the insights of The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, we uncover the profound truth that understanding our habits is the cornerstone of meaningful change. This book illuminates the pathways through which habits form the bedrock of our daily lives, influencing actions in ways we might not even be aware of. From the intricacies of the habit loop to the transformative potential of keystone habits and the guiding principles of the golden rule of habit change. Duhigg offers us the tools to dissect and reconstruct the habits that shape our existence. Now it's your turn to reflect on the routines that fill your days. What cues trigger your actions? What rewards are you seeking? By applying the concepts from the power of habit, you're not just gaining insight into your behavior. You're taking the first step towards profound personal evolution. Imagine the ripple effect of positive change that can emanate from altering just one routine. The power to reshape your life, your organization, and even society lies in the palm of your hand. Let this be a call to action. Harness the power of your habits to forge the life you've always envisioned. It's not just about breaking bad habits, it's about transforming them into stepping stones towards your greatest potential. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or in this case, a single habit. We'd love to hear your stories of habit transformation. How have you changed a routine for the better? Share your experiences in the comments below and let's inspire each other towards growth and change. If you're intrigued and want to delve deeper into mastering your habits, consider reading The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Click on our Amazon affiliate link in the description to get your copy and start your journey of transformation. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on personal development and insightful book summaries. Together, let's unlock the power of habits and pave the way for a brighter, more intentional future.